Seniors, stop saying I'm not old enough for that yet when looking for a trike. Stick around to see what I mean. Hey everyone, I'm Dustin. I have 20 years experience in the bike and e-bike industry. And today we're going to talk about seniors who continually say I'm not old enough for that yet when looking for a trike, and why I don't agree with that statement. Now, before we get into it, hit that subscribe button below. Stay in touch with us here at 630. Be the first to know about all the new content we're putting out, and of course, new product releases. All right, right here, I have two of our ETrikes, our simple glide. This happens to be the dual motor, and this is our new 4-wheel simple glide for the maximum stability. Both are linked in the description below. Okay, so we get a lot of test riders here, and a fair amount of them over the age of 60, 65, 70, and often looking for trikes, ETrikes, 3-wheel bikes, however you want to call it. And oftentimes I will get them onto one of these two models. Our simple glide has different variations, and they'll sit down and they'll be so comfortable and they love the ride. And then the first thing they say is, but I'm not old enough for that yet. And I have some thoughts on that. Number one, I'm in my 40s. I ride the simple glide all over the place. I have zero judgment on myself being on something with a high seat backrest. But the other thing I find is that so many people who come to us looking for 3 wheels, maybe they haven't been able to ride 2 wheels. They're not comfortable. Either they're not comfortable in how they sit, or they're not comfortable balancing. And so they're looking for a trike, and they sit on something like one of these two, and they love it, but they can't overcome the self-judgment thinking, I look so old on this, or, you know, I'm going to look old with this seat like this, or this is like an office chair. And then I see some people leave, and they're trying to, or while they're here, they're trying to force themselves to like the trike that suits the appearance they want, right? So maybe a more sporty trike, a smaller seat, you name it. And honestly, I hate to see that. And I want people to choose what they feel comfortable with, whether we're talking about comfort in terms of the actual seating position or just what you're mentally comfortable with. I want everyone to make that choice for themselves. But I do hate to see when people leave and they've liked something that maybe doesn't fit into the description of the aesthetic they had hoped for, but they comment on how comfortable it is and how I could ride this all over the place. And this would happen more than you think, honestly, is many people get on, particularly our simple glide, they love it, and then a lot of people are like, yeah, but you know, I'm not quite ready for that. And so my thought to that is choose something you know you're going to ride and you can be comfortable on. I really want to stress putting the aesthetic aside, because if you focus too much on the aesthetic, then you may get something that ultimately your body can't ride in a couple years. And now you've got a big piece of metal in your garage or parked at your house that isn't going to just get use out of it. You're not going to get use out of it. The other thing on that topic is the only people judging riders are yourselves, right? So, and quite honestly, when I'm out riding this, people look at me and they want to know, what is it? Where did I get it? Wow, that's really cool. That must be comfortable. I don't get a lot of negative feedback. So I think quite honestly, the feedback would be the opposite. But again, there's a lot of self-judgment because all of a sudden you're thinking you're old. You're thinking I can't move. You're thinking I don't really need this. And I totally get that. But I also just want to see people that buy a product that ultimately they will be able to use. So again, quiet the self-judgment. Don't think other people are going to be judging you. Get what is going to fit you perfectly. The other thing too is if you are at a point where you're shopping for 3 wheels, it's okay to admit that your body is not capable of maybe what it once was. Maybe at some point you rode a 2-wheel bike. That's totally fine. There's actually a lot of people that never learned how to ride 2-wheel bikes that have been riding three-wheel bikes their whole life. So my philosophy really is, as long as you can get out and continue to live life, who cares what you look like? What's important is what you do while we're here. So that's my inspirational talk. But I also, if you're searching for any ETrikes out there, think about what's going to be best for your body, number one, and let the aesthetics take a back seat to that, so you know that you'll get a trike you will actually get out and ride on. If you have any other thoughts or questions on the topic, please put them below or reach out to us, theteam at sixthreezero.com, or call us 310-982-2877. Don't forget, both these ETrikes linked in the description if you want to check them out. Also, we offer a 30-day test ride your ETrike policy. If you don't love it in the first 30 days, send it back. No questions asked, no money out of your pocket. We're also going to warranty everything for 1 year. Anything goes wrong in the first year, we'll take care of it, parts and labor. In addition to that, if you want to come out for a test ride, we're here in San Clemente, California at 1046 Calle, Recodo Unit K. Come test ride any of our ETrikes before you purchase to ensure you're making the right choice. Also, join our community before you purchase. We have a Facebook group called 630 Peddlers with thousands of members in the group. Join before you purchase to talk to existing riders to ensure you're making the right choice as well. Then when you have yours, post in the group, make friends, and finally download the app to track your rides and compete on the leaderboard. So thanks for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey or experience. Enjoy the ride.